through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Red Raiders offense comes on the field to open this game. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
1st and 10 now for the offense. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. Looks to the left for a quick throw, and it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Texas Tech. In the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
We'll start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Sun Devils will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Here he goes. Touchdown, Arizona State, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Short connection to the tight end here. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The completion makes it 2nd and short. They'll run it here. Crosses the 45. He has first down yardage at the 46.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Pulls it in. It's Hudson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. He's got it with room to run. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down. And the Red Raiders pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Defense showing blitz here. To throw, it's Sorsby. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Red Raiders. This quarterback on fire today. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kirk.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He goes out of bounds at the 31 after a decent return. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Quick throw. The catch is made. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Throwing off play action. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They finally get him down with a big play to the 46.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down. 2nd down after that previous play. It's an out route, the catch made. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
The Sun Devils will line up now. It's 1st and goal. We'll try to run it with the option. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, ASU. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to pass. It's Sorsby. And it's caught off the deflection. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
This entire play for the offense is a mess. The ball's deflected. I thought it might get intercepted. They end up catching it but lose yards. Just a complete disaster. Let's move on to the next play.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Pass complete on the crosser. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. The Red Raiders will crank up the tempo.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Wide open downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch it? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. They'll begin with a quick throw to the left. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw. It's Reed. That's caught. It's Butler. Breaking free at the 35. Gets out of bounds after a solid game. Offense operates at the +46 after that huge game.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the Sun Devils come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
With the catch, it's Butler. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play, already over 50 yards here in this first half.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. He's stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. To the air, it's Sorsby. He's running out of time here. That's caught. It's Junior. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Back to throw again. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite it.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. And the Sun Devils will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
And the fullback takes a turn running the football. The Sun Devils looking to keep this drive moving.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on third down. You can hear the bench screaming, the crowd is screaming. Watch the draw, watch the screen, watch the pass downfield.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. He's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. To throw, it's Reed. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do
a deep shot to the right. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down and able to catch a big gainer.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. And the Sun Devils looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
Second and goal for the offense. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State. So with playoff pressure for the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
21.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 3 in that place, and now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Escapes the pocket. Crosses the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the 1st down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45. And the Red Raiders looking to run some tempo here.
Chris, I cannot believe we're still in the 1st half. This guy's already got a couple touchdowns. Now he's adding to his receiver total here by picking up another 1st down and more yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this 1st half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. The Red Raiders will have to kick this away. First punt of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. Met will bounce and go out of bounds inside the 10. Great punt to pin the offense back. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Ball scooped up by the defense.
Well, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that.
Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
They'll run the option. Spins away from defenders. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. And the Sun Devils come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Back to throw. It's Reed. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Puts into space at the 50. You make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage. The Sun Devils will have 1st and 10 here. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Timeout, Texas Tech.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Butler. It's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30. And a first down. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The shotgun running play call. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
On the ground, it's Brown. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, ASU. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Texas Tech, 21.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? He'll hand it off. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. One more play before they head to the locker room. Scanning the field. It's Sorsby. Throws it to the right. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
And the Red Raiders will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Off the play fake on first down. Looks like he's going to run it. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking for a man. Screen to the wide receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Running out of time in the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Reed. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. Nice grab. It's Butler. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. It looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Moss. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it again. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And the Sun Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Blocked by the receiver. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets rid of it on the move. Looking right, this one caught. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Receivers are bunched together. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Touchdown, Sun Devils. That's how you finish a play. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Defense not pressing this time. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Play fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. What a move. Makes one man miss. Picks up the first down before they stop it. The Red Raiders come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And the Red Raiders come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. It's a draw play. He finds some space. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
He's got it in the open. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Well, the first half did not go the way they had planned, but boy, they have come out making plays here in this second half. Great completion, big yards downfield, and now they're looking for ways to cut into this lead.
Catch made on the out route. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is four-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
They line up on third and goal. Got to think this is four-down territory, down multiple scores. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
42, Texas Tech, 28.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Butler. And if he tackled right at the 20, that's a good job by the coverage team. And And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Brown. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Looking for a gap. It's Brown. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Quick pass, the catch is made. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. The Sun Devils pick up enough yardage for a first down. Dropping back, it's Reed. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Sun Devils will have to punt this one away. This one will be fair caught. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looking for some space. It's Joyner. A quick juke. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Oh, look at the quick cut. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Back to pass. It's Sorsby. Quick throw to the left. Catch made in space. Look out. You're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the 3rd quarter. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Hudson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Looks right for a quick completion. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Red Raiders come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Joyner.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
And tackled there by the defense. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Back to pass. It's Sorsby. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Great catch when they desperately needed it. That's a crucial score. Kirk makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting. And it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And the pass is dropped incomplete with it. Had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Looking for some space. It's Brown. Has the first down and more. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Grinding away on the ground. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
The important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. To the air, it's Reed. With the catch, it's Johnson. They get him down with a big gain over the 42.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And now the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Takes the handoff. It's Brown. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Just keep churning these yards out, playing with a lead here late in the football game. At the very least, you're thinking about making this a two-possession game with a field goal, but keep eating that clock.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. And now a carry here for the fullback. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. He's got it, no problem. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Makes the catch. It's Hale. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to pass. It's Sorsby. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down after a short gain there. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Looking to throw here. They'll try a pass here. The sure hands. It's Hudson. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. And the Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Grab behind the line. It's Joyner. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Touchdown, Red Raiders. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Chris, they did what they had to do with this touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W.